Your name?
My name's Todd Johnston, public member.
Paul Farnsworth, unlimited contractor member.
John DeRosa, journeyman, chairman. Okay, no one else?
That's all we got today.
Okay. We'll review minutes from September 19th, 2024. And when, either the board members are ready, just throw a motion to accept or reject or modify.
Mr. Chairman, Paul Farnsworth, offering a motion to approve the meeting minutes of September 19th, 2024.
Do we have a second?
Yes, this is Todd Johnston, and I will have a second to pass those meeting minutes.
Okay, and I will abstain. A vote on the minutes to accept.
Aye.
Paul Farnsworth is aye. Paul Farnsworth is aye.
Todd Johnston is aye.
John DeRosa is abstaining. Okay, now the next thing is December 19th, 2024. Review those minutes, and when you've reviewed the minutes and you're ready, someone can make a motion.
Mr. Chairman, Paul Farnsworth, I move that the meeting minutes of December 19th, 2024 be approved as submitted.
Mr. Chairman, as a discussion point, it's very minute, but it says that the meeting started at 9:0. You just need to add an extra 0. I don't know if that means anything. AM. If not, I'll vote to second to approve these minutes.
Okay, so the motion was made and seconded with a correction to add a 0 on the first sentence. So all in favor?
Paul Farnsworth is voting aye.
Todd Johnson votes aye.
John DeRosa, aye. Motion carried. Okay. DCP investigation complaint status.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning, Janita.
For the time frame of January 1st, 2025 through February 28th, 2025, the department did not receive any new complaints, and it did close a complaint. So, is there any questions on that report?
No, this was what, an unlicensed complaint? The issue was unlicensed?
Yeah, that there was allegedly unlicensed people. The person is a licensed contractor, and it was closed as unsubstantiated.
And that was an R7 category.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah. I will say this to the boards. we are out doing more inspections. And as a matter of fact, Mr. Mesner and I are joining the inspectors when they're out doing the inspections on those inspections where we are doing combination inspections with the Department of Labor wage and, wage and workplace standards group. As we all know, wage and hour. So we are doing combined inspections with them out there. And I think we've done maybe 4 or 5 already in the past. This March now is a year ago we started. So, right, John?
Yeah, it's probably about a
Okay.
year.
Yeah, so it's been about a year and we've done at least 5 or well, more,
At least 5, if not
Mark,
more.
more than 5, because March 25th, no, February 25th, we actually did 3 of them with them in the city of Bridgeport. So in one day we did 3. And then when we first started and we were in New Haven, we did 3 in New Haven. So in 2 days we did 6. And in the meantime, we had other locations across the state that we did joint inspections with them. And it's worked out well. We have found we do our licensing piece and they do their workers' comp piece. So it's worked out for both agencies.
Great. That's nice that you're working together with DOL on something so important. And I'm sure you're finding a lot of problems on those jobs that you hit, I'm sure.
Oh yeah, but we find a lot on our own without DOL.
Yes, yes, yes. Okay. Thank you for that report.
You're quite welcome.
Under old business, Paul and myself had many discussions with the previous commissioner and the new commissioner, and they're just unwilling right now. It seems to be unwilling to have the board help in reviewing the applications. That was, it's just the way it is. I'm getting no word that they're going to allow us to do that. Another thing is under old business, I need a contact, Mike Griffin. Who would he send correspondence to resign from the board? I had a resignation letter quite a while ago, and I sent it to Rich Herbert when he was here, and he said it was invalid, and he wouldn't accept it. Is there any? If
You
Mike
can send
Griffin,
that to me, John, if you like. I'll take care
all
of
right,
it.
so let me wait. So he can address it to you,
That's fine.
or to you want it to whom it concern?
He could address it to me.
All right, John Messner. I will contact him and ask for him to write that letter, and he'll probably send it to me, and I'll forward it to you.
Yeah, perfect.
All right. Under new business, there was on the agenda. There was a review of license requirements, and what I would like to do, and I hope the board agrees to this, because when we were reviewing applications, we were into the regs and statutes. It was just, I'm pretty well versed in it, but we were always involved in it. Questions come up, work, applications. But I am ready to review the statute and regs. That's what determines the requirements for licensing. But what I would like to do, and I think it's important for the next meeting to read in person, I'll have everything prepared to go over the regs and statute and all the categories, all the requirements for licensure. Is that okay with the board? I know, Todd, that you really like these meetings and stuff, but really to be thorough, go over the regs and statute. I can ask maybe the department to have copies of 393 and Title 20. And I have it already. But I think it's really important to get together and go over the statute. You know, it's a little time consuming, but it's good work. I'll have everything ready. You know, I'm asking the board what their feelings on it, because doing something like that on something like this, it just doesn't work as well for me. But, you know, it's up to the board. But if you want to review all the requirements, all our categories, start to finish, it won't take too long. I'll be prepared for it for you, but it's up to the board. But I feel more comfortable doing it in person.
Chairman, that Todd Johnston, I think that is a great idea. I love to be able to have that always available to me, so when questions come up, I could use it to say, okay, yeah, this makes sense, or why aren't we following the proper procedure? And I just in general, I think everybody on the board should have that knowledge. Unfortunately, it's been shared with me in snippets multiple times. I just want a better understanding.
Okay, and Paul, what are your thoughts?
Mr. Chairman, Paul Farnsworth speaking. I think it's an excellent idea as well. I agree with my colleague Todd Johnston on that. And I believe that it'll be beneficial to the board and the operations of the board. So I would be very much interested in participating in that meeting.
Okay, and what I'm going to ask the department is to schedule that meeting in person for the same original date. I forget the date. It could be June 26th. I don't know if I'm correct on that, but the original.
Yes, it's June 26th, and I can, I'll take care of getting a meeting room and everything scheduled for that day.
Oh, thank you so much. And right now, it would be great if we can have a copy of Title 20, occupational licensing for the board members in Chapter 393.
Got it. Yep, I can make sure there's copies.
Yeah, and there's also other things in 416, but I have that, and I have my highlights on that. I don't think we need a copy of that.
Well, we could open we could share it electronically as well for the room within
Yeah.
one of the meeting rooms that we're in. So if there's any additional information, we could probably definitely pull it from the website and share it.
Oh, that'd be great. And I'll have a hard copy. I'm still that type of person, but I'll have a hard copy there. Yeah, and that way we'll go through all the regs, all the statutes. It'll be, I think everyone will enjoy it. And it's good to brush up on the language, obviously. All right, so we need a motion for an in-person meeting for June 26th.
Paul Farnsworth, I move that we have a in-person meeting June 26th to review licensing requirements.
Great. Second?
Todd Johnston, I'll second that motion.
Okay, all in favor? Aye. We'll
Aye.
say unanimous.
Aye.
Okay. That's good. I'm looking forward to it.
Great.
Okay, we have no correspondence. Next meeting would be great. And any other concerns of anyone today? I know, Todd, the reason why I wanted to meet in person also is, you know, you were requested that a while ago. It's in the minutes, and it's just important to go over everything. It'll be fun. It'll be good.
Sounds great. Thank you, John.
Yeah, Mr. Chairman, Paul Farnsworth asking for our first in-person meeting in quite a while. I'm just wondering what we're going to face as far as parking requirements and being approved for parking in the garage, and whether we need security ID with photograph and that type of thing. I just want there not to be any hiccups on the day of that meeting. So would someone be able to advise the board members on what is needed in the way of security and parking so that we can not have any problems that day.
Rochelle, you got that one? Or you want me to answer?
No, I got this. So, I'll let security know. I know it's been a while since we've been in person, so I'm assuming everyone's badges are probably deactivated at this point, but I'll work with DAS to get everyone up to date. And security will have your name. So really you'll just come in and give your name to security. They'll let you into the garage and everything, and then we'll get your badges all up to date once you're in the building.
And will we be getting new badges? Should we be there like 8:30 instead of cutting it close?
Yeah, if you guys want to come in early, we can take care of it before the meeting, or we could go after, whichever works best for you guys. But it shouldn't take too long. If you guys want to take a look at your actual ID badges and see if you're expired. If you are expired, we'll have to take a new photo and everything. If your ID isn't expired, updating your access badge is easy. There's no photo or anything needed for that. It's just pretty much an email to DAS. But if we have to take photos, if your ID badge is expired, we'll have to take photos that day.
That's going to be a challenge for me to find mine, but
It's okay. Well, so if you don't have it, we can also take care of it that way too. So if it's lost or, unavailable, we'll just get you a new one on June 26th.
great. Okay, is there anyone else any concerns or any questions? I'm looking
Mr.
forward.
Chair, I would just ask if you, for the in-person and because it's the review, if you don't mind reaching out outside of Michael to the other board members about the urgency to try to get them to come in. And that also would help Rochelle in getting everybody's IDs updated at that time. So Peter and Thomas, anticipating that Michael's going to retire or resign.
We'll make that a mandatory meeting. How's that? We'll sick Todd on everyone. Todd will take care of that. Mandatory.
Or Ollie, my new dog.
Okay. Well, thank you, everyone. So I get, if you want a motion to adjourn, that'll be fine.
Okay, this is.
Yes, Paul Farnsworth offering a motion to adjourn the meeting and thanking our chairman and the staff of the agency for helping us with all of our issues and problems related to the board business.
Okay.
And this is Todd Johnston. I'll second it. And thanks to everybody. And I look forward to our next meeting.
All right.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you.
Very good. Thank you. Have a great day, everybody.
Thank you. Alrighty. Bye-bye.